Hey, are we starting the podcast? What are you doing?
Oh, hang on. I'm just adding this all-new 2024 Hyundai Ioniq 5 to my shopping cart on Amazon.
Yeah, you're on Amazon right now.
The new Amazon Autos. Have you seen this?
No, I've not until you're on it while we're trying to start our podcast.
I know. This is super cool. No, check this out. So you can do your purchase. It has a whole deal sheet on it. Look at this. Shows you all the hidden fees, everything. I'm sure we can copy something about this in there. Look at this. Isn't this incredible?
Can you buy?
Has rebates and everything. Well, I can begin my purchase.
So how does this all work?
Or I can save it. I don't know.
Let's go ahead and buy. Put Logan's name down as the shopper.
I'll just do begin purchase. I don't know. No, it's pretty cool, though. What do you think about this?
It's going to be interesting. I still don't understand how a consumer goes to Amazon.com and then walks out with a Hyundai.
Well, I don't think they do. I think it's more of a marketing play, like set up with the dealers. I think it's just another lead provider. But look at this. You can estimate your monthly payments. It does have a price breakdown. Like it's showing me base MSRP, MSRP for factory installed options, the destination fee. There's your MSRP. And Amazon thinks they're selling these at sticker, baby. I'll take it all day.
It is quicker.
I'll take every Amazon deal I can get.
So what would Amazon take as a percentage of that, though?
I don't know. So I know that this deal, from my understanding, the Hyundai, they have like a dealer body of, different dealer principals. Where I don't know if they're elected to the position or what, but they met and they kind of came up with this idea. So from my understanding, it's dealer originated. Looking at it here, like they have this price clarity guarantee. This is pretty good. Up front with every cost, fee, and rate, so you know exactly where your dollars go. Begin a purchase to see your custom price. So again, it's just another lead source.
Yeah.
Right? Which it got people talking about Hyundais.
No, yeah, without a doubt. I mean, I think the part that I see in there is I guarantee you that's a faster and easier platform than what any Hyundai dealer already has on their website.
Oh, for sure.
So there's going to be that factor. The second part is people already enjoy buying on Amazon. So I do see that as a plus. And I think the part that I still need to know, because I don't think anyone has the clarity, and clearly here still doesn't have the clarity, is like, how do I go from clicking here to getting the vehicle in my driveway? What's the time? What's the lead time? How long is it going to be? Because I could see that being a real problem when it gets into this. And then how many of your dealers, once they're involved, are going to keep the process as seamless as what Amazon's been?
Yeah, because this is really like, I just typed in Hyundai and the Ioniq came up. And so it's got my pricing on here. So here's what it says, begin your purchase. So you're going to click begin purchase, and then that's when your lead's going to go to the dealer. It says some dealers have additional discounts, and then, which they're not even discounting anything on here. So I don't understand. Yeah. And then it goes, get an offer on your trade-in, apply for financing, or pay in full. So again, to your point, I'm confused about it. I think the media has made this out to be a lot bigger than what it is. Yeah. I think it's just a lead gen source for Hyundai dealers, which again, is kind of cool.
But this would be huge for my wife to get that 5% on the Amazon Prime card.
Oh, dude, can you imagine that?
I mean, I wouldn't complain as long as all my stuff wasn't charged out on that bill.
That's insane. Yeah, no, this is pretty cool. If you haven't checked out the platform, I'm sure we'll put a couple screenshots of it up here. But yeah, this is really cool. There's no reviews yet on this Ioniq 5. So
I'd love to know in the comments, what are your thoughts on it? Like, do you guys actually think this is something you would ever use? Would you buy like Austin was looking, a $59,000 vehicle online, never driving, never getting behind the wheel? And then would you trust the interaction to be seamless from Amazon to dealer?
Yeah.
That'd be an interesting viewpoint.
It is not Prime eligible. There is free pickup in 1 to 3 days, though.
Lame. I'm out. My wife's not allowed to buy a Hyundai, I guess.
Oh, my word. I love it. That's crazy.
So besides Hyundai, what else is going on?
Honda and Nissan. Did you hear that news?
I've heard the first stages of a merger is happening. You must have called that.
I mean, I kind of did. I think I called like the Mitsubishi thing.
Yeah.
With I don't know what else. But I did. I called it.
Nissan is in huge trouble and their problems are getting worse. Their CFO, Stephen Ma, just announced he's stepping down. Reports are unclear whether Ma is going to leave the company or just take a lesser role in the company, but one thing's for sure, Nissan is on a path for destruction. In fact, a group of unnamed Nissan executives reported to the Financial Times that they think the company only has 12 months to live. This follows news that Nissan reported earlier this month that they were going to cut 9,000 jobs, which equates to about 20% of its global manufacturing capacity. And probably the biggest challenge ahead of Nissan, not only with these executive turnovers, but they need to cut costs by about $2.6 billion in order to survive. Now, there's been a lot of talk about who's going to be involved in buying Nissan or help them out of this slump. Honda is one of the names that's been thrown around. In fact, Nissan and Honda have actually partnered with a couple different projects. So will Honda step up and become a majority shareholder in Nissan? We may never find out, because I bet if Honda does it, it's going to be more of a silent partnership like they've already had with Nissan. One thing's clear, if Nissan doesn't get their act together, this brand will be wiped off the face of the earth.
You go back in the records, you'll see it. I called it. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of a It's an interesting partnership, but yeah, they're thinking that they're going to combine forces. They're going to get the EVs off the ground to try to compete with the Chinese EVs. So it will be interesting. Those two companies join forces. That I don't think Nissan really has a EV platform that's
No. I had somebody ask me on our sales staff. They said to me, "Why would Honda want to purchase Nissan?" And it got me stopping and thinking and going, what is that? Like, where is the ROI? Where's the aspect of it that you look at and go, "Hey, that's a good merger"? And the only thing that I could honestly come up with was manufacturing. Like, what would it cost today to buy a factory? What would it cost today to buy the land? What would it cost today to put all the robots and technology in place? And the only thing I can come up with in my brain is going, that's an easy way to acquire manufacturing, to take a Nissan product that there are some good models in Nissan that have been, reliable over time as far as the retail sales go. There's definitely some models in the Nissan lineup that haven't been, and all manufacturers have that. This is not just to Nissan. But where is that niche that Honda looks at it and goes, that's what we're buying? Because I could sit here and say, if I was buying, Subaru, if we were going to merger and grab them, there's an instant market of going, hey, those 4 models are the ones that win. And the Nissan lineup, you don't really have that clear-cut answer of going, those are them. I mean, the Sentra's been around. Obviously, you have, the Altima, you have the Maximum. Like, you have these opportunities, but they're not this nameplate that you go, that's the car.
Yeah, I mean, it's also, Honda is a struggling brand as well. We kind of talk about the heritage of the brand, but the last couple years they've lost some market share. So potentially it's a play with two brands that are, I would say, on the downward trend. They get together, now they're going to try to compete. But all the headlines are about competing about Chinese EVs. Like, they're going to try to compete with Chinese EVs. So this will be super interesting.
Mega shift for the Honda traditionalist. Could you imagine in the next 5 years Honda being an EV company? Like, I could only see the person that goes, we only buy Hondas because they're great on gas and they're reliable forever, to we don't buy Hondas because they're EVs only. And what a shift that would be.
You know what? This news has really overshadowed Jaguar's latest announcement.
Oh, geez. I heard you pre-ordered.
No, I mean, they haven't even announced anything after that, but
hey, they released their vehicle. Their vehicle came out, so we at least saw that.
I guess.
So we actually have a vehicle at this point, but I figured that you would have been the first one with one.
I mean, maybe. They're going to try to send me one maybe for a car review or something.
Is that what it is? A brand deal?
Yeah, I don't know.
Brand sponsorships?
Even George Saliba, honestly. Okay. So put that down. Put that down.